Alright, so we're going to show you the rest of his tank. So let's see what he liked the most. What's up, dude?
Well, Jessmosis came by today and brought this nice flowering. I don't know what it is.
Hey guys, it's Jessmosis again, and welcome back to my channel. But before I dive into our topic today, I want to go ahead and say, if you're enjoying my videos, or if you're new to the channel, feel free to sub to help me out and to help encourage me, and give me that like, and give some comments, and if I have things to improve on, or if you have a topic that you want me to go on about, I will try to get that to, the best I can, and maybe I could post a video that you guys do enjoy. Also, I have stickers. I have white, orange, and I also can have a black as well. These are vinyls. They're really good for going on like windows of any sort, even cars if you really wanted them, or even the side of your tank. I wouldn't suggest doing that. But they're really good stickers. I can make them pretty much any color, but these are the three colors I'm going to go with. So if you're interested in this, please look down below. I'm going to leave my email address, and feel free to message me your address. No, I will not stalk you, but I will send you a free sticker in appreciation to you guys supporting. But now, onto the topic. It is not about my 40-gallon breeder. It's going to be about my 29-gallon tank that I had before I started my 40-gallon breeder. Now, I really haven't talked about this a lot in the past. I have talked about it on the live stream with Mike Lemming. I don't know how many people of you guys actually watch both of us, but I have been on there a couple times, and I have talked about my other tanks in my house. But this is going to be my first go around at my 29-gallon. It is a freshwater tank, but I have lost a lot of interest in it, so I am going to try to revamp this thing and spark my interest back into this 29-gallon tank. So let's go and start this journey. Alright guys, now that I've kind of gone over what this video is going to be for, this is my 29-gallon freshwater tank. I've had it for over a year. This is my second big adventure in being an aquarist. The first one was for a 5 and 10-gallon tank for my betas, and I wanted to get into something that had I could have more fish and more unique fish, so I actually got this 29-gallon for a good deal from Walmart. And I have enjoyed the tank. There's been some cool stuff about it. I enjoyed having a planted tank, but as you see, I've kind of let things go. It's not very pretty anymore. I'm not taking care of it. I'm more focused on my Reef tank. So I'm going to either, I'm going to be tearing this down. I say probably. I am going to be tearing this down and converting it into a saltwater aquarium. Now, I'm not sure which way I'm going to go with coral. I kind of want to do an SPS dominant tank, but I don't want to spend the money on a small nano tank like this. So I might go softies. You guys are welcome to give me some comments and suggestions on what I should do with this 29-gallon tank. I have an idea of what I want to do for filtration and how I want to handle keeping this tank. So I will be showing that throughout maybe this video, if not this video, the next video, but this is where I'm going to start, and I'm going to start donating these guys. All these fish. This was my tank. Now the only one I'm going to really miss a lot is this boy right here, my clown pleco. Hopefully he gets along well with the others. Well, there she is, and empty. It's kind of hard doing this. I feel bad doing this. I don't like doing this. But I think this is going to be a good change for me, especially in my bedroom. So I brought you fish.
Thank you.
What do you think of them?
I think they're... Wow, you got another algae eater in there.
I do. Hopefully he gets along, and if he doesn't get along, I'll take him back and find a new home for him.
And you got... What's the blackfish?
Blackfish? Oh, they're loaches.
And that's a...
So you got a tetra. The orange one is like a tetra.
Yeah. And I have a couple of tetra glows over there. We're good. Yeah. So should we...
You got your glass catfish in here too, the ones that are clear.
There's 3 or 4 of them.
There's like 5 of them, I think.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. So should we put them through
We're gonna acclimate them properly. And we
Okay.
have a drink while we do that. So say hi, Dave.
Hi, Dave.
And everyone say hi to Dave.
Hi, Jasmine.
So this is where we're going to be, and I actually got some other things if you want. There's some goodies in here. I think there's some plants and some other like ornaments and stuff.
We'll just take a look as we go through, and I got all new plants in my tank. This is a 65-gallon tank, and in my tank right now I have about 16 fish. I have a catfish that lives in the boat, who is a scavenger, bottom scavenger. I have Gary the snail, and of course I have all the other fish and a shark, red-tailed shark. And I just replaced all of the foliage in the tank in the last 3 weeks, and if you can see, we have a lot of new growth on all the plants, and we have a lot of algae.
Shark's pretty big, man.
He's gotten twice the size he was when we started.
Still got guppies in here and stuff.
Yep.
Cool.
Guppies I love.
Cool.
They're absolutely beautiful. And it's an everyday challenge to keep the tank clean. It is. It is.
All right, guys. So I kind of dropped the ball in this section of it. I forgot to really give into our goodbyes. But this is what the tank looked like after I added in some of my Anubis and the other fish, like the tetras and the glass catfish. All right, guys. So let's get this drained out. Alright guys, now that I got this pretty much looking fresh and clean, I cleaned my filter out, I've cleaned my glass and got everything nice and clean. There's still a little bit of residue from my paper towel that I was using. And this, I will probably be getting rid of this lid when I actually put this build back up. And I'll probably go with a different lighting system depending on what we go for on this 29-gallon build. Alright guys, so that's going to be pretty much it for me today on this video. But before I end it, I kind of wanted to go over, I think I have like 3 or 4 options for a direction that I'm going for my 29-gallon tank. Now, the first option would be going fish only, so I can have like some angels and stuff that I'm worried about nipping on corals that I have in this tank. And if it was fish only, I wouldn't have to worry about those, so I could have the angels and all that good stuff. Now, the second option would be a dwarf lionfish. I've always loved lionfish, and I've always wanted one. But I don't think the 29-gallon is big enough even for a dwarf lionfish, so I probably won't go that direction. My third option would be kind of like making a peninsula rock, maybe with a cave in the bottom, and then having GSP just take over that rock, kind of like make it look like a landscape grassed area. And just add some clowns and some really neat fish that I really don't have in this tank. And I could even add angels. I wouldn't mind if they even ate some of the GSP, which I don't even know if they will. And my last option would be just having an enemy-dominated tank with some clownfish in it and I think that would be really cool. But I'm mostly leaning towards the third option with having the GSP. I already had the GSP. It's easy to frag and all that good stuff. So, like I said, I don't want the 29-gallon to take and overshadow my 40-gallon breeder. This is my main focus for the channel and for my personal pleasure. This is mostly dominated by LPS and softies, although I do have one SPS. And I also thought about maybe making an SPS tank, but like I said, I don't want the 29-gallon to take the attention away from the 40-gallon and be more work than the 40-gallon. So I want it to be an easy tank to take care of and still just as pretty. So that's why I'm leaning towards the third option. But if you guys have a really good idea for me and want to share it with me, please leave a comment down below. And if you enjoy these videos, feel free to subscribe and give me those likes and those cool comments. So appreciate you guys stopping by. Take care. Alright guys, so I'm Jessmosis. Feel free to click on my stupid face, give me that subscribe, and if you want to see what I'm doing when I'm not on YouTube, feel free to check out my Instagram. So I'm always posting on there, and if you want to see any other videos, if this is your first video you've seen of mine, feel free to click on any of these two that you see on the end screen. So take care guys, and reef on.